Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know we've been doing a lot of the RIT dyeing here on the channel, and I just can't resist. I picked this piece up a few days ago. It goes right along with what I collect, trucks and muscle cars. However, it's a big thumbs down for the Diet Coke advertisement. I do not like the advertisement. So what we're going to do with this one, we're going to bust it out of the pack. We're going to delete the decals on it, and we're going to use some RIT Dye More Synthetic Daffodil Yellow. I think this is going to look pretty good. We'll see what happens. So while we're doing the yellow dye, we're also going to bust open one of the Matchbox 1968 Chevrolet C10s. I pick up every one of these that I find. I find quite a bit of them at the Dollar General store. I get every single one of them that I buy because they make killer customs. So what we're going to do with that, we're probably going to dip it down into some paint stripper. We're going to rattle can it gloss white, then come back with the RIT Synthetic Daffodil Yellow. And while we're doing it, we'll go ahead and do another one of these 73 Pontiac Firebird, and also a 75 Chevy Blazer Custom. So we're going to be doing a lot of yellow dyeing, and we'll see what we come up with. Alright, to start out with, we're going to remove this one from the package. Lid back on the knife so I don't cut myself. Oh, hang on a second. Got another sticker here. I wish them two would do as good on quality control as they do putting stickers on the end of their boxes. Let's all face it, if you've ever dealt with them twos, you know that their quality control isn't the best. And some pieces, I mean, some of them's killer, but some of them's questionable at best. Alright, like I said, big thumbs down on the Diet Coke advertisement. We'll toss that over there out of the way. I don't really care if I save it or not. Put my Diecast back up. Just so happens I have a yellow handled M2 screwdriver that come with another bottle kit. I have got me a cordless rechargeable precision screwdriver in my shopping cart on Amazon. I just haven't got it yet. I figured it would come in handy. Okay, there's the truck. We'll have to remove one more piece off the bottom of it. Let's go ahead and remove the trailer. Trailer. Screws, we'll dump them back in the plastic cover. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a pretty cool piece, man. I like that IROC Camaro 1985 model. Pretty killer square body. Let's take these off of it. I get crazy with these screwdrivers. You better watch out. Stand back. We'll dump them back in there for safekeeping. Remove the rubber band here. Get my pick. Go over there. Toss that in the trash. Cool. This is a pretty cool piece, man. If it didn't have that Diet Coke on it, it'd be awesome. So what we're probably going to do here on the Diet Coke Tampos, you can take a dry erase marker. I have to find mine. You can rub over that with your dry erase and it normally comes right off. So let me see if I can find my dry erase. Alright, let's remove the car from the trailer. I've got so many unfinished projects, I need to stop doing that. Start finishing what I start. I've got parts and screws laying around everywhere now. I don't even know what they go to. I'm terrible at that. So this is a killer piece. Man, if it didn't have that Diet Coke on it, it'd be awesome. But we're going to make it awesome. Got some big fat slicks on the back of it. Put this over here to the side, hook up our trailer. Put the camper top back on. Let's get ready to go over at Bristol Motor Speedway. See what kind of time we can get. Woo! So I was able to find my red dry erase, but I think blue works better if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I've done this. You can also use acetone to remove these decals, but you got to be very careful with it because the paint on these things is very thin and you'll rub all the way through it if you're trying to save your paint underneath. So let's give this red one a try and see what happens here. May not work on this one, I don't know. Yeah. Don't take long. to be careful around your other stuff too, because it will take your, like that chrome door handle. Got to be careful where you're using your dry erase at, because it will take it off as well. Precision. Controlled chaos precision, because still got a little bit right there underneath the door handle. Right there. Right there. So there you go. Just that simple. Much better. It's a much better looking piece with that Diet Coke bull crap on it. I don't know if I can remove it off the window or not, but we'll try here in a bit. So, before and after dry erase marker. Let's go ahead and do the passenger side here. Pretty simple technique. Microfiber cloth. Okay, we got most of it. Go back for another round. There it is. Let's go in on the hood. I'm gonna reach around the camera on this. I'm gonna move my camera a little bit. So I just kind of do circular motions back and forth, zigzag. Okay, come back with your microfiber cloth. All right, that's coming off there. Go back for round two. You have to apply just a little bit of pressure on that dry erase. Back with your microfiber. Just come back and hit the little high spots that you didn't get. Microfiber. Still a couple little small spots. guys, it's that easy. It looks so much better. So a lot of people pass these up because it's got the advertisement on it. If it's something cool that I like, if I dig it, I buy it because it's a simple fix. And that's a cool piece. That's pretty badass. I dig it. Although we are going to dye it yellow along with some other pieces. So I'm not going to bore you with the Camaro. Dry erase marker. Same technique. Microfiber cloth. So we'll get it done and you guys will see it when it's done. Okay, everybody, we're back. I have removed all of the Diet Coke tampos from the vehicle except for the back window. I don't know what I'm going to do to get that off there. And also on the camper top, I'm going to have to try a different technique. I took the toolbox off of the trailer. I had to use some Easy Off oven cleaner on this. I kind of scratched it right there, but I'm going to paint it white with some rattle can spray paint. And what we're going to do, we're going to go in with the RIT synthetic. We've done covered that. I was planning on busting this truck apart and spray painting it white and doing it yellow as well, but we're going to hold off on that one. But however, we are still going to do these two. We're going to do the Blazer and the Firebird in the yellow. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove them from the blister, and I'm not even going to drill the rivets or anything. I'm just going to drop them in as is. As I'm going to do the same with the M2. I'm just going to drop it all in as is, and we're going to see what happens to it. RIT Daffodil Yellow. Okay, I forgot to mention, I had stopped at the Goodwill and bought me a couple of old cooking utensils, an old pot, and a big glass measuring cup, and that's what we'll be soaking these in. And the reason I bought the old pot is because I've got a gallon jug of the black or the graphite dye, well, about a half a gallon, that I'm trying to save. And I bought an old quart saucepan just so I can reheat that stuff up and not toss it out, and see if we can get some more use out of it. Don't know how effective that's going to be, but before we mix this up, I'm just going to say again, in my previous videos as well, I'll take these down to the kitchen sink and I will wash these really, really well with Dawn dish soap and scrub any type of fingerprints, residue off my fingers from touching them. And when you mix this dye, I'm not going to use the whole bottle. I'm just going to eyeball it and dump some in the hot water. I get my water up to 205 degrees, and I add just a couple of drops of Dawn dish soap in my dye as well. So here we go. We're going to head on downstairs and get these busted open. Go wash everything up, and I'll get some water down. I'm going to spray paint this white and let it be drying. So we'll be back. Okay, everybody, here we are. We're back after the dyeing process. I let these things set for 30 minutes, and after this particular one, I have figured out that 30 minutes in the 205 degree water, 30 minutes is all you need. It's not going to dye any darker or change it in any way after 30 minutes. So here we're going to roll out this 75 Chevy Blazer Custom that was originally white with a red stripe. Again, we used the RIT synthetic Daffodil Yellow. Here we are with the Blazer. This thing turned out freaking killer. I didn't take it apart. I just dropped the whole thing right down in the water, or in the dye. We'll have some pictures at the end of the video here for you guys to see. You can probably see it a little bit better. Let me turn this light around and see what we can get. See if that helps us. Alright, turned out awesome. Here comes our 73 Pontiac Firebird. It was originally white in color. This is the one I dyed with black cherry Kool-Aid. It came out pink. Still has a small scent of Kool-Aid, and it's been quite some time since I did that one. But here we come with the yellow one. Again, absolutely freaking killer. I dig it. That dye does an amazing job. Again, 30 minutes is all you need. It's not going to get any darker in color after 30 minutes. Here will come the M2. What is this? A 73 Cheyenne Super 10 4x4 and a 1985 Chevrolet Camaro IROC Z. This thing turned out freaking awesome as well. I'll just hook her back up on the trailer. Here we go. This Camaro, I absolutely love it. It actually dyed the wheels a gold color. They were like a aluminum centerline wheels that was on it. It turned out absolutely freaking killer. It does have one small little blemish on it right here, but it is what it is. I still think it looks killer. It'll go on the display shelf. It kind of looks green in this lighting, but I promise you it's yellow. Turned out freaking awesome. The trailer, where it had that Diet Coke on it, I tried to get that off with the dry erase. I didn't do a very good job at it, and I was kind of in a hurry. But I'm going to go over this. I'm going to tape it off, tape off the fender wells, and I'm going to spray paint this the gray color, the aluminum color, because the dye didn't really take to that plastic toolbox either. So I just went ahead and rattle can sprayed it with some gray silver paint. I'm going to do the bed of the trailer in the same color. But you got to remember, this was all white before we started this process. The truck came out freaking awesome. I love it. It also done the wheels in a gold color. I didn't, again, I did not disassemble excuse me, I did not disassemble this truck either. I just dropped it in, and we'll have pictures of all these. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, we used RIT Dye More Synthetic Daffodil Yellow. We washed the vehicles really well with Dawn dish soap. Of course, I think these little blemishes right here is probably a spot that I maybe have missed when I washed it. Who knows? But wash them really well, rinse them really well. Heat your water to 205 degrees. I mean, I didn't really use a whole lot of the dye at all, really, and put 4 or 5 drops of Dawn dish soap in with it after I mixed the dye in with the hot water, stirred it up real good. Dropped my cars in, set a timer on Alexa for 30 minutes, went back and checked them, and this is the results. They turned out freaking awesome. I dig them. I really like this Camaro. It's badass. Firebird, badass. Anyway, stay tuned at the end of this, because we're going to have some pictures following. I hope you guys enjoy this. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share, all that good old stuff. I really truly appreciate you. Dig it, Diecast. Thank you for watching.